This is horrible, doing this. So guys, here we go, we're back on the Mudster. Now, I did actually want to sell this car complete, but no one's interested in it. Perhaps a bit unsurprisingly, no one wants it for what I paid for it. I'm just going to take off what I can see that's good, and then, yeah, get the money back, let the rest of it go to somewhere. I thought about removing the engine, but to be honest guys, yeah, that's why it's called the Mudster. I can't believe it, how bad this is. This side's a different story, so that's why it's quite hard to remove. Some of you guys will be familiar with the fight. Yeah, it's all a bit sad this, isn't it, really? Doing this. The tank doors. So there we go guys, end of day one. I look like I'm filming a horror film or something. It's like one of those camcorder horror movies. Yeah, end of day one. Made good progress today. It is sad though, I didn't really enjoy it. Very easy to do, very easy to take this car apart. Didn't struggle with anything, but it's not fun, you know, taking apart a 240. I don't recommend it, I don't advise it. It's not a good feeling at all. Because I desperately need to make space, I'm going to open the pit up and get all these big panels inside there. Problem is there's quite a few big spiders in here and it's damp, so I'm a bit worried about that, but there's not much I can do. I don't plan on keeping hold of the stuff for very long. You know, these doors and bonnets and whatever, I need to get them sold quickly. Yeah guys, it'd be an echo if I shouted down into that. Anyway, yeah, I should use it more often, but I just don't need to. Anyway, the spiders have got nothing to do with it, I promise. Can't kill a Volvo, can you? This is horrible, doing this. It's the first time I've stripped a car actually. Never done it before. Yeah, hope I don't do it again either. It's not great, I have to be honest. effectively burying a Volvo 240. You'd never know, would you? Oops. We might have an oil leak from somewhere. That's going to get me into big trouble, that is. Where's that coming from? Power steering pump, probably. Looks pretty wet. This isn't looking good. And my tripod just broke. Yeah, another part that's no good. To be honest, I think the best 240 part inside this garage is this. But what's this? The bottom part of it, it's got this lip where you got this top part and then the bottom part underneath that kind of seam together. It's like some kind of tin foil that's been sprayed over red. It's a bit thin. That's it from underneath. You can see where the... What on earth? I just needed to start it one more time to turn it around. You know what that is, don't you? There's so much water in the cylinders that it won't run now. We'll see, we'll turn it over without the plugs in, and if it cranks over then we know it's that, and hopefully that will clear out the cylinders a bit. We'll put the plugs back in and then start it, and then we just literally need to take it out of the garage, turn it around, put it back in and then turn it off, and that will be its final time. It'll be its last ever run. So much build up on it. What a mess. It's amazing how it can still run, isn't it? Well, evidently not anymore. So I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to clean all of them up and see what happens. Oh. Someone's really done that up as well, proper. So this one is quite different to the other one, and you can tell this is the cylinder, or one of the cylinders where the head gasket's gone, because you can see water in the plug. Hopefully you saw that. Water in the plug. Cover your eyes. Yeah, that was quite the squirt. But there we go, it was gone that badly that it reached the point where it just wasn't going to run anymore. That's how much water was in the cylinder. So maybe I will put the plug back in now that it's clear, and it's, yeah, the contents of number 3 have been emptied all the way through the garage. I mean, there's water on the ceiling. The Mudster's last drive. Maybe. Come on, you. Very trippy driving without a door. No, don't fuck around. Put it out of its bloody misery. I mean, it's just so rough, isn't it? And just patched over and just... So I just whipped off the rear caliper. That's really tripping me out. It's like one of those optical illusions. Straight in the middle, but then on the outside it's like way at an angle. You can see on the left there, the pad's really thick. And on the right side it's worn almost through, almost completely down. So there we go. I'm so relieved to have this space back. Got to crack on with the turbo over there, and Elsa and Lily, and yeah, so having that thing in the way was just a nightmare. I couldn't get anything done. So yeah, there we go. Got the space back. I am relieved. Sad to see it go. Actually not really, it was just a rust box, wasn't it? I need to have a bit of a tidy up in here now. There's a lot of stuff. Don't ask me for the lights. I know a lot of you are going to, probably already have in the comments. They've been promised to another YouTuber, Dean of Machines, so they're on their way to him. I've promised him a set for a long time, so he's already called dibs on those. But guys, on that note, I know some of you are probably a little bit disappointed that I've had two red 240 wagons on this channel for about 5 minutes, but good news. He actually has a red wagon. Now the lights from this car are going to go onto his wagon, and unlike me, he's got no plans to get rid of his wagon. He's turbocharged it, he's put some fancy wheels on it, he's put some decals on it. Well actually guys, instead of me just telling you about it, why don't you go and check it out for yourselves. I'll be really grateful if you head over, give the guy a sub, give him a like, let him know I sent you, and yeah, let's try and get him to 1,000 subs, because I think he definitely deserves it. So yeah, and soon of course you'll see the lights from this car go onto his car, so I think that'll be really cool to see. So yeah, there we go. You can see one of his videos here.